What are you doing, Anne?
My boss asked me to book rooms for 2 of our most demanding clients. Well, they would like a quiet hotel near our publishing house. Oh, and of course, with all the creature comforts. So I'm making a few telephone calls.
Anne, listen to this song for a moment. It's Ray Charles's last recording. It's fantastic.
I've got a lot to do, Sharon.
Just for 1 minute, Anne. Come on.
I'm afraid I can't now. But just why don't you go over to Alice's?
She's having a shower. You know, when Alice gets in the bathroom, she takes at least 2 hours.
Well, do whatever you want. Just, please, get out of this room.
Anne, what's the matter today? Why are you treating me so badly?
That's enough, Sharon. I know everything about it.
Everything about what?
That you've got a lover.
A lover? Are you going crazy, Anne?
Oh, don't try and pretend with me, Sharon. And I call you a friend.
But it's the truth.
Uh-huh.
And who is my romantic lover, by the way?
You know. I'm talking about Jack.
Jack? What are you talking about?
The photograph? The one where you and Jack are kissing?
It's not what you think, Anne.
Uh-huh. So you tell me. You know, a picture says more than 1,000 words.
That photo is from 3 years ago. We were engaged.
Oh, what? But you and Jack were engaged.
I know. I wanted to avoid stupid gossip. And also because of Peter.
So now you're telling me that... Well, I can't believe it.
I know. I didn't want to hurt your feelings. See, now you're angry with me. That's why.
Well, you're right, Sharon. I am mad at you. And now I look like a fool.
I'm sorry, Anne, really.
No, my hair!
What's going on?
My God,
It's Alice.
no.
Come on, let's go see what's happening.
Alice, quickly.
What's happening?
Alice, why are you screaming?
My hair! Look!
It looks... Your hair is green.
I know.
But how?
Okay, imagine this. I'm washing my hair. Well, colouring my hair, actually. I want to change my look. My mobile rings. It's Tom. He's telling me all about this great party yesterday evening. I'm listening to his story and I don't realise that time flies. More than an hour.
It's always the same old story, Alice. Anyways, green suits you. It looks very original. Very unique. Just like you.
Well, Alice, don't be offended, but you look like a frog.
Thanks, Anne. That's the nicest compliment. What shall I do?
Well, why don't you call a hairdresser and make an appointment? And in future, try to avoid changing your look.
Good morning, everybody. Can I ask you a question? Yesterday evening, I got...
Sorry, Jack, I can't listen now. I've got to get to work. I have a meeting at 9:30 with my editor. And I'm late.
But I only need a minute. It's important.
Nothing is more important than this meeting. If I arrive late, my boss will kill me. Ring me later if you want. Bye-bye.
Great. Alice, can I ask you a question? Yesterday evening...
No, Jack, I can't. I'm really sorry, but I have to get going too.
But you never leave before 11 in the morning. Why are you in such a hurry today?
I'm starting a new yoga course this morning. My horoscope says I have to do some exercise.
Well, if your horoscope says so. Anyway, I only need a second.
No, Jack. My teacher told me not to be late. You can give me a call later.
But Alice, wait! It's important. What a bunch of nuts. I wonder what my aunt will think.
What a day. I'm exhausted.
Me too. All of my muscles are killing me. What is there to eat, Anne?
Well, we can make a sandwich. That's about it. The fridge is practically empty. Jack, is that you? Who's that with him?
Hi, everybody. This is my Aunt Carolina. She came all the way from Bologna to see me. She'd like to see how I'm getting along.
Well, good evening. Jack, why didn't you say anything? I should clean up. Look at the mess.
Well, everybody was in such a hurry this morning. I tried to telephone you, but your mobile was off. And Alice's mobile just rang and rang. I imagine you left it at home again as usual, Alice.
Well, I guess so. Good evening. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Well, well, only girls, eh? So, you are Alice. Alice, the interesting one of the house. And you are Anne, the housekeeper.
Please, Aunt Carolina.
So that's how you describe us.
Come on. Aunt Carolina is only joking, right?
And this is the wonderful house.
Well, yes. But it's usually tidy.
It's still very charming.
Thank you. May I offer you something? Would you like to have a glass of wine, maybe?
Yes, thank you, I would.
Alice, could you get a bottle of wine, please?
There isn't any wine. And there isn't any wine. There isn't any beer. We have to do the shopping.
Oh, well, I'm terribly sorry. It's not usually like this, but today was very busy.
Do you know what? Let's go out for dinner. Oh. What do you say, Aunt Carolina?
That sounds good to me. Excuse me, do you go out dressed like that? Maybe you should get cleaned up a bit?
Oh, yeah, you're absolutely right.
Let's get ready to go out on the town.
May I ask you a question, Jack?
Of course, Aunt Carolina. Shoot.
Do you really think it's such a good idea to live together with all these women?
Alice, what are you going to do today?
I don't know. Why?
Well, I'm going to do some shopping for this evening. Would you like to come along? I'd like to make dinner for Jack's aunt. I also want to invite Sharon and Peter.
My lesson is at 3. I don't know what time I'll finish.
Well, don't worry. I'm going to do some work before that. I don't think I'll finish before 5. So, what do you say?
Okay. But only if you loan me your red hat.
Okay, I'll lend you the hat. But be careful. If you lose it, I'll get very angry.
Good morning, everyone.
Oh, good morning, Mrs. Andreini.
What are you talking about?
We're deciding what we're going to do today. How are you going to spend your day?
I think I'll go for a walk in the city centre. Maybe do a little shopping. Oh, I think it's going to rain. Just look at those clouds.
Hi, guys. Hi, Auntie.
Morning.
I'm on my way out.
Jack, aren't you going to have breakfast?
Oh, I can't, Auntie. I'm meeting a Japanese client. If I get there late, my boss will have a fit.
You can't go on an empty stomach.
Oh, don't worry. I'll have something to eat at lunch.
Oh, wait, Jack. I'll come with you. So, we'll see each other at 5. Don't forget.
I'm worried about Jack. He's so thin. Maybe he isn't eating enough.
Oh, he won't starve if he misses breakfast.
He seems so run down and so distracted. He's always thinking about something else.
Maybe he's in love. Excuse me a moment. I'll get that. Sharon, this is Jack's Aunt Carolina.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Sharon Evans. I live next door.
Another woman, and very pretty, I might add. Let me guess, you're Jack's friend too? Who knows why my nephew prefers female friends?
Excuse me, I have to go. Sharon, why don't you stay? You can get to know each other better.
Sharon, I'm a little worried about Jack. He's so distracted these days. Maybe there's something you know I don't.
Me? I don't know anything, really.
It's strange. I know his work is going very well. Maybe there's a woman in the picture?
Listen, I'm very sorry. As I told you, I don't know anything about it. Now, I really must get going.
Okay. What's the matter, Sharon? You look a little upset.
I'm fine. Just a little tired, that's all.
Listen, Sharon, you seem like such a nice girl. May I ask you a favor?
Certainly. Go right ahead.
You know I'm going to leave in a few days. When I leave, will you take care of Jack? It would make me feel so much better.
Oh, well, I don't know. I don't know if I can do that.
And why not?
I'm not really the right person. And I'm also engaged to Peter. We live together.
Engaged. That's strange.
Why do you say that?
Because love is joyful, my girl. And you seem, well, you seem so unhappy.
Hello, Anne. You're very beautiful this evening. Come on. Would you like a nice big kiss?
But, Peter, are you crazy? What's the special occasion?
I'm so happy. I'm elated.
But you're never like this. What's happened?
Do you remember that famous director who was at my performance?
What did he look like?
You know, that tall, well-dressed man, about 50 years old. He looked like Clark Gable.
Oh, yes. Now I remember.
Well, he said he wanted to direct a musical in Japan.
Yes? And? But so what?
And he said he wanted me to do an audition.
Yes? But I can't stand the suspense. What about him?
Well, today, I auditioned. And listen to this, Anne. He wants me to go with him to Japan.
Oh, congratulations, Peter! That's fantastic. I'm so happy for you. Oh, now tell me everything. What was the audition like?
I was very nervous. At first, he asked me to sing. And then he asked me to act like a snob. You know, they're putting on My Fair Lady, and they're looking for an actor to play the professor of pronunciation. Remember, this professor transforms a simple flower girl into a high society star.
Oh, wow! A leading role! You are perfect for the part. But you like wearing fancy scarves. You enjoy using a superior tone of voice. And are you going to move to Japan?
Of course. I'm so excited about the idea of living there. I wonder what it will be like.
What does Sharon think about all this?
Well, she doesn't know yet. You know, she's so moody. I need to find the right words. Anyways, all I can think about now is celebrating. Do you want to go dancing?
But you hate dancing, Peter.
I know, but I want to be crazy tonight. Put on your best dress. I want you to look like Sophia Loren.
Hey, what's happening here? You're kissing each other.
Alice, now hold on. I'm leaving for Japan.
For Japan? What are you going to do in Japan?
I'm going to act in a great musical. My Fair Lady.
That's amazing. And when are you going to leave?
I don't really know yet. I think we're going to leave in 2 or 3 weeks, at the most.
And what does Sharon think about this?
Sharon? Sharon? All you want to know about is Sharon. I imagine she'll be very pleased to come with me. At any rate, it's time to party. We're going dancing. Would you like to join us?
Dancing? Why aren't you always like this? Going to Japan is making you much more fun.
Hi, everybody. Wow. I'm really pleased to see everyone dressing up like this for me.
Ha ha. You'd like to be the centre of attention, wouldn't you?
Well, of course. And that color really suits you. And Alice, made up like that, you look much older. What's happening anyway? Why are you all so elegant? Did I forget something?
No, Jack. We're going out to celebrate with Peter. He's going to play a role in a musical. And he's moving to Japan.
To Japan? What does Sharon think about all this?
She doesn't know. Anyway, according to Peter, she'll be ecstatic about the idea of moving to Japan.
Moving to Japan? What does Sharon have to do with Peter's musical anyway?
Well, you know how it is, Jack. When two people are together, they make changes together. And anyway, why do you care if Peter and Sharon move to Japan?
Oh, I don't care. But I really don't think that Sharon is going to be happy about moving to Japan.
That's what you think.
Well, of course, I could be wrong.
In any case, it's useless to make guesses. Hey, Jack, do you want to come with us?
Not really. Tell Peter I'm sorry, but I don't really feel like celebrating tonight.
Well, you don't know what you're missing.
Sayonara, Jack.
Yes, sure. Okay, 4 o'clock is fine. I'll see you later. Bye.
Who are you speaking to, Sharon?
To the museum I sent my CV to. I'm going to have an interview this afternoon.
Ah, great. But I really don't understand why you're in such a rush to find a job.
You know very well I don't enjoy being a tour guide. Now, let's get back to us. Where were you last night? You didn't get home until 3 in the morning.
I was out with Anne and Alice. Listen, Sharon, I have to tell you something very important.
What's the matter, Peter? Is something wrong?
Well, not really wrong, but yesterday, remember when I was waiting for you outside the gym? You saw that director, didn't you?
The one who wants to put on a musical in Japan.
Yes, that's the one. Well, he asked me to audition.
And?
Well, we had a meeting, and the audition went very well. It's a shame you weren't there. I was fantastic. Let me tell you what happened. Firstly, when I arrived, they were rehearsing the first scene of My Fair Lady. A girl was selling flowers in the street. And people were passing by without noticing her. 2 men were watching the scene, laughing all the while. Then I sat down because I didn't want to interrupt anything. After that, all of a sudden, the director noticed me. He called out to me and asked me to play one of the roles. And here comes the best part. Finally, while I was singing, he interrupted me and he shouted, "Great, my boy! The part is yours." Can you believe it, Sharon? I got the leading part.
I'm really happy for you, Peter.
You should be happy for both of us.
Why is that?
Because we're going to leave for Japan. In 2 or 3 weeks at the most. You'll come with me, won't you, Sharon?
Japan? But how? This is such a surprise. I don't know, Peter. I certainly wasn't expecting this.
What's the problem? A change will do us both good. What's keeping you here? You don't seem happy with your work.
That's true. I wanted to change, but I certainly wasn't expecting this. This is so sudden. I'm completely confused.
Hi, Anne. What's that smell? What are you cooking?
I'm cooking roast beef.
Wow, I'm starving. You know, my sweet Anne, I was thinking about you today. About how you take care of Alice and me. You were fantastic. It's something I've been wanting to tell you for a long time.
Come on, Jack. Stop it. Stop making fun of me.
Oh, but it's true, Anne. What's the matter? Why are you so nervous today?
I know everything, Jack. I know all about you and Sharon.
And what is it exactly that you know?
That you had a relationship many years ago, and that maybe you are still in love with her.
And how did you find this out?
I was tidying up in the living room the night of Peter's performance when I saw your jacket. And I was taking it to your room when something fell out.
It was a photo. A very meaningful photo. You were kissing her. So I spoke to Sharon.
And what did she say?
She told me everything. Tell me the truth, Jack. Are you still in love with her?
Well, I have to admit that seeing her makes me feel...
But- Well, what about me, Jack? I thought there was something special between us.
And there is, Anne. I care very much about you. But, well, I thought we were just friends.
Oh. Okay, Jack. I understand now.
Wait, Anne, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
But it doesn't matter, Jack. Just remember, Sharon is going to Japan.
Would you like something to drink? Would you like something to drink? That means they do want anything to drink. Would you like something to drink? Yes, I'd like. You can say I'd like or I'd like. I pause a little bit. I like a cuppa or cup up, and then you link them together like a cuppa. I'd like a cuppa minty. Yes, I like a cup of minty. No thanks. Do you prefer tea or coffee? Do you prefer tea or coffee? I guess that means I think. Okay, I guess I prefer tea. I prefer coffee. I guess I prefer coffee. Do you prefer tea or coffee? I guess I prefer coffee. Okay, number 3. What's your favorite kind of juice? What's your favorite kind of juice? I love pineapple juice. What kind of beverage? Beverage, the same meaning with drink, okay? What kind of beverage do you usually drink? What kind of beverage do you usually drink? I usually drink milk. Do you know how to make lemonade? That means, can you make lemonade? Do you know how to make lemonade? Yes, of course I do. It's very easy to make. Of course I do. It's very easy to make. Sorry, I don't know. Is this cocktail good? Yes, it is. Link them together. Yes, it is. Very tasty. Yes, it is. Very tasty. Not really. It's okay. What are you gonna do this weekend? I'm gonna go shopping with my mom. I'm gonna go shopping with my mom. Are you gonna buy some clothes? Yep. Are you gonna buy some clothes? No, we're gonna buy some shoes. Sneakers? Well, I'm gonna buy a pair of sneakers. What about your mom? She's gonna buy high heels. Is your dad gonna go with you too? Is your dad gonna go with you too? No, he's gonna play tennis with his colleague.